Hello, welcome to a new guide from the Crypto Guy. Today I'm gonna try and walk you through the Arbitrum network. Uh, the the airdrop is coming soon, and I think more and more people is going to try and find some new stuff on the network. And of course, with an airdrop this big, people are naturally going to try to bridge funds to it, as people are gonna start new projects on Arbitrum. Uh, it's just gonna be exciting to see what's going on. And I know some certain groups are starting to um, find new gems on Arbitrum network, and as well new IDOs platforms are gonna come up. Some are already live, but in order to take part in these IDOs, you need to have funds on the network. So I'm gonna try and walk you guys through it today. If I might cough one or twice, I hope you can live with it. But let's get started. This is the website from the Arbitrum Foundation. Sorry. As you can see, there's about 1 day until claiming will go live. Some guys have made guides on, well, I think it's a few months ago, on how to do what I'm doing this video, and you will be eligible for this airdrop. You can no longer take part in this airdrop. It's the deadline, the snapshot has been taken. So this is merely a video to show how to get started on the Arbitrum network now when more and more projects is gonna come live. So take part in them. And to do this, we of course need to have some funds on the network. I'm gonna show today how to bridge from the Ethereum network to Arbitrum. This is the website. Everything you need for links is here. You can choose Arbitrum One portal, Arbitrum Norway portal, and the Arbitrum Bridge. We're gonna start on the bridge because, well, we need to move funds. I open this webpage here. Just a little disclaimer, and we agree to the terms. We need to connect. You can use one of three options. I'm betting most of you is familiar with MetaMask. Otherwise, you can check my guide on MetaMask on this channel. I'm going to click MetaMask and connect it. I have two accounts connected to this MetaMask, but this account is the one I've already set up to do it. Connect. So here we see I have a little bit of ETH on this account. I'm by no means rich or anything, so I'm gonna start small. Who knows, we might get lucky on the Arbitrum network. We can bridge from the mainnet. Mainnet is the Ethereum network, or we can bridge from Arbitrum One or Arbitrum Nova. This hasn't been enabled yet, but we need to move funds from ETH to Arbitrum. So we just gotta stay on mainnet. We have 0.02 ETH available. It's not really a lot. I'm just gonna type 1. Oh, sorry. 0.01. This is it. To Arbitrum One. You are moving $18. You'll pay this in gas fees. This can go up and down. You see it just went down a little bit, depending on how busy the network is. The L1 fee is not really that bad. It's quite a big percentage wise, but I'm just gonna say okay because this is just for the video. Move funds to Arbitrum One. You're gonna move $17, $18. The gas fee is about $2. It's okay. We just click confirm. And once again, I'm guessing, hoping you know how MetaMask works. Otherwise, check my previous video that explains everything about MetaMask. But since you found this video, I'm guessing you know all about MetaMask. We're moving 0.01 ETH to Arbitrum One. It'll take about 15 minutes, sometimes less, but it'll all successful. You can just keep this window open and it'll tell you when the transfer has been complete. I made a transfer the other day, so I already have some funds on the Arbitrum network, and therefore we're going back to the Arbitrum network's main page. As I mentioned before, there are links for everything here. And we're going to use the Arbitrum One portal today. And when you click on this, we get this. Just click OK. If you want to read it, you can read it. Here's a portal for everything that's available right now on the network. As you can see, it's already quite a big network with lots of things on it. What I'm going to use today is, well, basically just to show how to swap. Because with all with the airdrops and stuff, new gems are gonna be available, and I know a lot of people is following these gem groups on Telegram, Twitter, etc. And when they mention a gem, it will be easy to have the funds moved to Arbitrum and ready to swap. And on this list, we have swapping right here. It'll list a whole bunch of swapping opportunities you have. Some pretty large, some smaller. One of the biggest one on here, or actually few biggest one I'm gonna mention. 1 inch, Camelot, CargoSwap is gaining attraction, and of course Sushi and Uniswap. Uniswap we most know from, well, when you work around on the BNB network and if you don't know, you use Uniswap quite a bit. You can use Sushi as well. But in order to know which protocol to use or which app to use, when a new gem gets posted in some group, there's normally a link for the token address, etc. And they often have a Dextool or maybe a Dexview graph with them. This is just the Dextool IO website where you can follow a lot of prices on a lot of different networks. If you click on the web homepage here, it's by default on the Ethereum network. But Dextool can work on a lot of chains, and we're gonna choose Arbitrum. You can see there's a whole bunch here, but we're gonna choose Arbitrum. Here you can see daily gainers, daily losers, etc. And I'm thinking this is going to be flooded with new startups here in the next, well, basically week, if they are tomorrow or Friday. But what I wanted to show you here is I'm just gonna take some. Actually, I know. I don't know if some people know about Oxbow, but it's a startup community. I know this. They had a startup the other day that's called eForest. You just search for the name here, eForest AI. Click on it. If you want to buy this, I can see that they have quite a dip here. But if you want to invest in this token, you can see the token address right here, and you can copy it. And to do so, you need to know where it's available. Some have pools on Uniswap, SushiSwap, KaiboSwap, Camelot, etc. You can always look here under the pool info. It's a SushiSwap pool. So if you want to buy this, we would go to the Arbitrum Portal, find SushiSwap in the list here. Where was it? Here, SushiSwap. Enter the app. And now we're in SushiSwap. You need to connect your wallet. We're using Metamask. And the account we just bridged to is this one, and connect. We might as well just check how our bridging is going over here. Okay, we still have 8 minutes remaining on the bridging. But we're gonna go back to SushiSwap here. And before we can do anything here on the Arbitrum network, we need to make sure that our MetaMask is actually on the Arbitrum network. Gonna close here. Right now we are on the Ethereum network. We bridged from the Ethereum network to the Arbitrum One network, but now we also need to make sure the MetaMask is on the Arbitrum network. We do this by going to MetaMask. You might already have done this, but I'm going to show you how to add the Arbitrum network to MetaMask. It's pretty simple because they have the predefined. In the old days, you needed to type in a lot of things manually, but today you can just select Arbitrum One and click Add. All this you need to do manually before, but now you can just click Approve. And we're going to switch to Arbitrum One. And we are now on Arbitrum One. You can see we have $10. Not a lot, but it does the job today. We can just close this again and go back to SushiSwap. Now we have switched to Arbitrum One, still the address, and you can see we have 0.0049 ETH. And we wanted to check the ETH forest token, and we're just gonna copy address. The token address is always right here under the name. We're gonna select it here and paste it in, and it'll find the ETH forest imported. It'll come with a disclaimer: trade at your own risk, and we're trying to be early investors, so we're just gonna accept this at our own risk, import it, and you can say you want to invest 0.003 ETH. It's about $5, and you're gonna receive this. I know it's not a lot, but I don't really have a lot, so this is just for the sake of the video and show you how to swap on SushiSwap. You can click up here and collect the slippage tolerance. Auto, you might as well just click custom because you don't really want to pay a lot of slippage. Some tokens have hard set slippage, maybe 4-5%. I'm just gonna use 4%. Always make sure not to set this too high because you risk losing too much money in the trade. This is just for the sake of the video. I'm gonna put 4%. I explained this a little bit more detailed in my previous video on how to use MetaMask and Uniswap. This is basically the same setup as Uniswap, so they are very similar. And when this is set up, we're gonna get this amount. We're gonna swap and swap. You can see here how much it costs in gas, $0.15, which is quite lower than on the Ethereum network. We like that. It's always nice with low fees when you're trying to be early investor in something. Gonna click confirm. And the transaction has been completed. So as you can see, it's quite faster than on the Ethereum network. It's actually faster than the BNB network as well these days. It might get cluttered, I don't know, but more and more people get exposure to the network. We'll see. So far, I'm loving it. So now you can see we have a balance. It's already updated. So we just made a trade. I just want to show another way you can see real time Dexview. I know some people are using Dexview to watch charts and price, etc. And it's basically the same. You can see a list of networks over here. The Arbitrum network is right here, the logo. You can click on it, and you can see what's trading here. What's trending on Nex? You can see the DEXs up here. Camelot is pretty well used as well. If we go back to Dextool, you can see here when hot pairs is coming up here. I don't know if you hit a gem and it gets listed up here. You can see right next to its name there's a logo. This logo shows you as well where the pool is. So this is Camelot's logo. So they have their pool, the liquidity pool on Camelot. And RDNT is on Sushi. Barb is on Sushi. You can tell by the Sushi icon. All right, we're just going to go back to the main page of Dextool here. This pretty much concludes my video on how to bridge and invest in maybe small caps, large caps on your Arbitrum network. Who knows what's going to happen over the next few days. I can just go back to the main network. If you haven't already checked if you are eligible for the airdrop, I'm pretty sure you have. If you're here, you connect the wallet and it'll show you if you have completed some tasks and if you are eligible for some airdrop and how many you are eligible for. Let's just check the bridge before I finish. Okay, it's completed. So it took about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Success. You can see it took the funds from mainnet and moved it, bridged it to Arbitrum One network. And it was 0.01 ETH. We can go into our MetaMask here and check our funds has arrived. They have. So now I have $21. Let's see, maybe we get lucky and hit something and many exits in the future. But so far so good. If you have any questions, write them below. I'll check and see if I can help you if you need any help. Other than that, I'm just gonna wish you a good day and good luck with the upcoming exposure to the Arbitrum network.